All right, guys, you're welcome back now. It's time to discuss more about that match, Enyimba and Rivers United. Rivers United and Enyimba, because Rivers United are the home team in this fixture. Eva Ledu from Garden City has joined us in the studio. Eva, we saw the highlight of that match. Behind the scene, I think it's a clear goal. The goal against Rivers United was a clear goal.
A clear goal because Bakary Bamba was very sloppy in defense. He kept Cyril Lisima on side after Enyimba had done the hard work of beating about 2
Let's get the highlight of that match on our TV screen so that our viewers can actually understand what we're talking about. Go ahead.
So, Enyimba had done the hard work, beat about 2 Rivers United player, and Olisima was free on the far side, dropped the ball onto his path, and the man just slotted into the back of the net. They cried wolf, but when they saw the replay of that particular goal, there was no longer agitation because they saw that Bakary Bamba clearly kept the Enyimba player onside. You can see him on the far side, on the left hand side. That's Bakary Bamba placing the player onside, so there was no doubt about the goal. The Algerian referee had a nice game, to say the least. He was able to manage the game because there was so much tension, so much agitation, asking for simulation, asking for yellow cards, red cards were awarded to opponents. It was not really the best, from both players. But at the end of the day, I think it was a celebration of Nigerian football. And heading into the second leg, I must tell you, a lot has already started to happen. Just yesterday, Enyimba International wrote a letter signed by the chairman Felix Anyasiagu, reporting to CAF that he has heard reports that Rivers United want to use the facts, some talks, to disrupt and unbalance the team's preparation for this tie by tomorrow. And CAF has seen that letter. They've also written back to NFF to make sure that there will be security on ground. Rivers United have also brought out a press release rubbishing the claims of Felix Anyasiagu and Enyimba International, saying there's no need to disrupt this game. Nobody has that kind of intention, and so the build-up has already begun. So we're expecting fireworks tomorrow at Adokia Nesemaka Stadium.
Unfortunately, our fans can't watch this match live because of the COVID-19. Only for the reporters.
Yes, just for accredited journalists, that will be right there at the stadium tomorrow. Accreditation ended us at 11:59 p.m. early hours of this morning. So anybody who sends a notice will not be accepted to watch this game. But there's everything to play for. 1-0 is just a very slim margin. The only good thing for Enyimba International here is that they didn't consider an away goal. So they come into this game a little bit of a relaxed mind. Come into the game a little bit of confidence that Rivers United will be trying to chase the game, and so might leave gaps in their own back. And if they can hit on the counter with the pace of Orok Gabriel, Sadiq Abubakar, and Enyimba, they could cause problems. The only disappointment is that there's no Tosin Omoyele here. He had a red card in that game in the first leg. But there's Samad Kadiri, there's Victor Mbauma, 2 other quality strikers that could come in here. Even Matthew Susule, who could also come in here and be a handful for the Rivers United defense.
Let me ask you, Abu, you played for Enyimba.
Exactly.
What would you think would be in the mind of the coach? What will the coach be telling the guys? We did the business in Aba, in Port Harcourt. Do we play safe or do we go and win?
Like my colleague said, in terms of the petition of talks and all the rest, I think Nigerian football, African football has crossed that limit of gathering talks or beating up players in the field. I'm knowing quite well that this particular match is a very sensitive match. It's a match of like all eyes on me. You understand? So that level of bringing talks. Well, the only thing I want to let you know, when sensitive matches comes up like this, there is going to be
mind games,
rumors. There's Amor Tank at the junction, so many things.
But this is coming from Felix Anyasi. You played under him. You know him.
Exactly.
You think Felix Anyasi will be throwing out this kind of information without?
That's why I said rumor goes either way. Do you understand? It might be a hint. Did he see any talks in the stadium or in their last matches? Do you understand? Is it because it's a fellow Nigerian team? You get the point. So these things are rumors. So for you to also safeguard your side of it, you understand? You have to you start laying complaint in case peradventure there's any fight in the stadium. You now say, "Oh, I said it."
Is it I mean, we've seen matches in Port Harcourt. We've seen Celtics. We've seen a lot of CAF matches in Port Harcourt. Was this about? Can this happen?
This is not a domestic fixture because Enyimba International stated the fact that in 2019 they came here and they were manhandled. He stated that in that letter. And whether we like it or not, the truth is when it comes to Sharks or Dolphins or Rivers United versus Enyimba, it's also a big game. Sometimes it goes a little bit better.
When they say the fans are not allowed, so where the talks going to come in from?
Enyimba is speaking from the part of getting insight, a hint. So they are acting premeditated. Just in
that's
case
why I said it's a rumor.
So it's a rumor, and Rivers United have been able to debunk that rumor. I think just like you've stated, it's a mind game. Anya Sago has been here for since 1999 or thereabouts. So he's very experienced when it comes to continental games. So maybe he's throwing the tantrums for Rivers United to fall for it. Now Rivers United is thinking something else now. They are fighting the letter that has come out from CAF and Enyimba.
I think CAF has cleared that one. So
no, they've instructed NFF to make sure they bring a security report. So there will be a lot of security on ground tomorrow. Just like you said, the game is now all eyes on me. So everybody wants to see what's happening in Port Harcourt on Sunday. So it's like tomorrow, a mind game. Anyasi has played 5D chess. He has made 5 moves at the same time, which to me might just unbalance the camp of Rivers United. Now they need to be a little bit coordinated. They need to go back and look at how to play their football best and answer the questions that Enyimba has thrown at them.
Let me ask you one question, Eva. Okay, let me start with you because you played for Enyimba. It's advantage Enyimba, but what happens if Enyimba loses this match? It's unthinkable, but it can happen.
Yeah, I always tell you that football is unpredictable, and we are not praying for that. But at the same time, you can't tell. The match could just start, and the other side can back red cards. Sometimes 2 instant red cards. Do you understand? And that changes the tempo of the game. Both formation changes. If you have when your coach is very tactical. Yes. Do you understand? But like I told you, Enyimba is a highly rated side in Nigeria and in Africa. When you are playing Enyimba, you have to be very, very careful. And between me and you can see that every season Enyimba comes out continental. Enyimba comes out at the Big Four. Do you understand? So there's something about Enyimba. Take it anywhere. There's something about them.
And the question I'm asking you is, what about if Enyimba loses? Is it not possible for them to lose?
That's why I always tell you football is unpredictable. But for Enyimba to lose, I wonder the circumstances. Yes. Do you understand? Yes. Because now they are going into the game tomorrow. There's lots of hope because just like my colleague said, they are on the advantage side because they have a 1 goal advantage.
But you know what? Rivers United had advantage. They had a 1-man player advantage. And let me ask you as a player, they should have taken advantage of that match. In fact, they should have won that match.
Yeah, but most times in matches like that, when one player is off, that is 10 playing against 11. Sometimes the game becomes stronger.
Yeah.
Because the 1-man down team knows lock up. Yes, they knows that we are not complete. Do you understand? So all they need every ramification left and right, they back up. That's why when you see the attackers, they go and return, they go and come back. So that's why I said formation will always change. So sometimes when you are 1-man down, it's a very hard nut for you to crack on the team that you think they have 11 players on the field.
Rivers United have been using 1-man down to win matches in the MPFL. They did it against Rangers and one other team, I think.
Abia Warriors, yes. Same thing for Enyimba. They went to Lafia and got a 2-1 win against the Solid Miners with 1-man down. Exactly. Even the game against Adamawa United too, they got all 3 points in Bauchi. They were 1-man down as well. So both teams know how to use 1-man down to win games. But like he has stated, he's wondering the circumstances under which Enyimba can lose. I saw that game play on the balance of football. Yes. 90 minutes of play. Enyimba International came out superior in terms of possession, team play, attack, and quality. Now, Fatah Osho, I've heard him speak ahead of this game. He said he's going to come into the game as if he's not having advantage, meaning the team will come out on attack. Don't forget they have the legs. Anaye Iwala, Orok Gabriel, Sadiq Abubakar, Olisema, Usule, Mboma, depending on who he wants to field in. It's a star-studded team from attack to defense. What can Rivers United do better? Maybe change their style of
player
football.
For player. You look at Rivers United players, you look at Enyimba players, player for player.
It slightly bends towards Enyimba International because player for player, they have quality players in there. Players that can pass for national team football. You know, for Rivers United, there's an experience and a blend of youthful players in there, but I think you don't still place them on the same level of Enyimba International. Continental-wise, Enyimba International have seen it all, but it's going to be a very dicey game. It all depends on who gets the first goal. The dynamics of the game can just change. So it's still a game hanging in the balance, but I still feel Enyimba International have quality to see this one out.
All right, thank you very much. Let's look at some of the 1 or 2 captions we have if we have enough time. Okay, we're not taking any other Champions League. We'll just stick around with the Enyimba match. Let's stick around the Enyimba match. No more Champions League. Let's stick around it because it's coming up tomorrow, 4 p.m. local time.
Exactly.
We have about 3 minutes to go. I just want you to wrap up what we expect tomorrow. What kind of football are we expecting between Rivers United and Enyimba?
Tomorrow is going to be very tactical because the way the rumor of this match has been going around Rivers.
The hype has been.
Yes, it has been so much, and everybody will be out there, especially the players, to impress. The coaches will show their technicality in terms of the two teams. Do you understand? But what I want you to get right is that tomorrow at Adoke Amasemoka Stadium, close to the airport, you will see games. You will see how these games will come on. You will see how it will go.
Be careful with your words.
Yes.
I know you want to say you will see Enyimba do this.
Yes, I have to be careful with my words. I have
never been humbled before in football.
Yes, no, there's no team that has never been humbled. Yeah. For instance, Baka was humbled by
PHC.
By PHC.
Yes.
Do you understand me? So, and there's always this rumor and talks that Baka never loses at home. Do you understand? Highest you can do with Baka is draw. Do you understand? So, I tell you, the football is unpredictable. Do you understand? Look at, just like I told you, Baka is an example. Do you understand? So it depends on what you have in every season. Do you understand? But there's this kind of likes of any team you see Maradona is in the pitch. Even if Argentina can't play that day, but that Maradona is in the pitch, it's a plus to your opponent. Do you understand? Yeah. But like I'm telling you now, Enyimba, that name, Enyimba Football Club, when you hear it, is the beginning of that's the fear, my brother.
All right, Abu, thank you very much. Abu, an ex-Enyimba player, class of 1996 of Enyimba.
96-97
season with Enyimba. You also an ex-international of the Nigerian national side, and also with the Obiakpor All Stars with Rivers United coach Eguma.
Yes.
In that setup.
Yes. Stanley Aguma is a member of Obiakpor All Stars.
Yes.
Like you know, a few weeks ago, I was with him at the training ground.
Yes.
No doubt, Stanley is a highly rated coach.
Yes.
But he will also show his class tomorrow.
One word from here, but we don't have enough time. Enyimba Rivers United or Rivers United Enyimba match tomorrow.
A blood and thunder encounter.
Blood and thunder encounter. All right.
Best side win.
We'll bring the highlights on our programs next week, and that's much we can take. Thank you very much from Mba Isaac Kalu. Sorry, Mba Abu Kalu, former Enyimba player, and Eva Ledu. Thank you very much. Isaac Mba was with us earlier on, and our cameraman has been doing a right job. Amy January, thank you very much, and Glorious Abel has been the OD. My name is Sopriye Godwin Jaja Sinkacho. Keep scoring.